Alright, so you want to build a bulletproof chest, this video is for you. I'll tell you 5 of my best tips to help you build a chest naturally. Alright, let's jump straight into it, guys. I'm not gonna waste any of your time. Number 1, heavy sets of your presses. It's super important, especially for naturals. You're a natural lifter, alright? We gotta make sure that we keep that strength aspect in there. We gotta make sure that we're still lifting heavy and not only focusing on the mind-muscle connection and doing a lot of slowed down reps. Yes, that is important, but the heavy sets, the heavy reps, the heavy presses have their time and they have to stay in your program, alright? Don't neglect it. I've made the mistakes of neglecting it and train just like an enhanced lifter, and you're just gonna reach a plateau very fast, alright? So keep those heavy sets in there. Keep those sets of, let's say, 3, 5. I'm not saying all your presses have to be heavy, but you gotta keep that strength aspect in your program, alright? Number 2, stick with the exercise that you feel best. If you don't like bench pressing, or bench pressing hurts your shoulder, or you don't feel it in your chest much, don't do it. There's an incline press machine at my gym. Everybody loves it. Everybody on Instagram does it. But I go trying it, I don't feel it super well. I feel mostly in my shoulders and my triceps. I could even try to focus a lot. My chest doesn't feel anything, as opposed to doing an incline dumbbell press where I'm really feeling a crazy contraction on my chest. Alright, that's just a little example. So that's where you want to go with what you feel best. Don't just follow a cookie cutter program, whatever it's called, or seeing someone doing it. But go with what you feel best. Choose a few presses exercises, few flies exercises. Combine that, 6, maybe 5, 6 exercises total that you feel best, and stick with them. You don't need to change plan and exercises every day, alright? But get better at the ones that you like, that you feel best, and that will give you the most bang for your buck. So that, just a quick example, if you feel better your barbell press as opposed to your dumbbell press, choose the barbell flat press. If you feel better your incline dumbbell press as opposed to an incline machine press, go with the incline dumbbell press. You got the point, alright? Don't overcomplicate it. Keep it simple. Stick with what you feel best and get better at it. Number 3. Just gonna make sure my cat is still there. He is still there. So, number 3 is slow down your reps. Guys, I see it all the time. People want to press the 125 pounds and they just do boop, 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 boop with 125. What time under tension is there on your chest? 0, alright? Your chest is barely getting any stimulus anytime under tension. Take your time. You can go fast on the way up, but slow down that rep. Boom, slow down that rep. Control it. It's never about the weight on the bar. It's never about the weight on the dumbbells. It's always about how much stimulus your chest is getting. It doesn't matter what's on the bar. What matters is what your chest feels. Your chest doesn't know, oh, I have 325 on the bar, so now I gotta get big. No, your chest only contracts under tension. Remember that. So slow down those reps and make sure that you're feeling your chest and you're engaging your chest as much as possible. Imagine that for you when you're benching, all you want to really do and focus on is squeezing your chest. And by squeezing your chest, that's how the bar is coming up. Think about that. You'll put a lot less weight on the bar, but your chest will grow like crazy. Alright, so slow down the reps and you want to stick to the 8 to 15 rep range, alright? That's really where the bulk of your sets has to be. I don't want to go too low. Yes, some strength sets on your big compound lifts, but you don't want to go too high neither. Stick with the 8 to 15. Number 4, that's a big one for me. Pre-exhaust and activate your chest before doing the presses. Very important, guys. I see a lot of people, they just got to the gym, and what they do, you know what? They put the bar and they put one plate each side and they start benching. What will happen is that your chest isn't even warmed up yet. You haven't even warmed up. There's not even blood in your chest and you're already benching one plate. You just got to the gym. Alright, 5 minutes ago you were outside walking and eating your banana. Guys, your chest needs some blood in there. Activate it first, and how you activate it? With a bit of flies, maybe some push-up, a light band work, get some blood in there. Pre-exhausting means also pre-fatiguing, so you do a few sets of flies, your chest kind of turns on, fatigues a bit, and now when you go on your bench press, first you don't need to bench tremendous amount of weight and risk injuries to get the same activation because your chest is already tired. Alright, so pre-exhaustion technique, guys, use them for every single muscle group. I do it for legs. So instead of having to squat 4 or 5 plates, not that I'm doing 4 or 5 plates now, but let's say I'm doing 3 plates, instead of having to do that, I'll do a few sets of leg extension, kind of destroy my legs before I go on the squat, and with 1 plate or 2 plate max, I'll get a good stimulus, I'll get my legs to failure, and they'll still grow because the weight on the bar doesn't matter. I know I said work on your strengths, the first set. So now you might be like, well, this guy is saying weight on the bar doesn't matter, and first he said work on your strength. Work on your strength, but it doesn't mean that because you have more weight on the bar that you're working on your strength, because you also got to remember, like I said, you got to slow it down and feel the muscle, all right? So it all connects together. It might sound nuts, but it all does connect together. It's not because you have 3 plates and you're doing 3 reps that you're working on your strength. Maybe you're just doing it wrong. Maybe you're not doing the good range of motion. Maybe you're doing it too fast. Maybe you're not engaging the right muscles, all right? So remember that you can work on your strength doing push-ups, yes, the right way, controlling it and all. Anyways, moving on. Number 5, you need enough volume, guys. You need enough volume. I see a lot of people doing push-pull legs, all right? Push-pull legs, if you want to grow your chest, you want to grow your shoulders, you want to grow your triceps, that's just too much volume for one exercise, doing a push. 3 muscles, guys. What are you gonna do? 4 sets, 4 sets, and 4 sets? 5 sets, 5 sets, 5 sets? 6, 7? That's just too much volume now that you won't be able to recover from because you're natural. All right, so what I'm trying to say is that you need enough volume for that chest to grow. And for it to have enough volume, you need a split where you're prioritizing that muscle. And having a chest, shoulder, and triceps, too much muscles to be worked on at the same time, too much volume, and not enough focus on one muscle group. So go for more of bro split. 1 big muscle, 1 small muscle. Chest and triceps. Focus a lot on your chest. Give it enough volume. Hit it enough. At least 2 times every 8 days, I would say. 3 times every 2 weeks. I think that's the sweet spot. But I hit my chest 2 times every 8 days. Yeah. I do a 4-day split and I repeat. I take no days off. I'm a little bit crazy. You don't need to do that. What I'm trying to say is that you need enough volume, and doing only a few sets will not cut it, will not be enough. And doing a full body workout will not cut it if you're more advanced. Doing an upper body or a push-pull legs won't cut it. I'm a fan of the bro split, or 1 muscle group and 1 small muscle group. That's it for this video, guys. If you liked it, if you enjoyed it, if you like my content, if you're a natural or enhanced lifter, guys, follow my channel for more. If you have any questions, leave them down below. And thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate everybody commenting, supporting. And that's pretty much it. I just want to show you guys my cat. Alright, so this is my cat. Very cute little cat chilling right here. This is my view. Pretty good. So yeah, sometimes I make a video, I open the door for my cat, because otherwise my cat will just be jumping on me as I'm doing my video, but then I'm scared that he jumps, but he never jumps. He's a good cat. He stays there. So that's it. For all you guys that know, I'm prepping for my bodybuilding show in 6 weeks. It's going pretty good. I just did 10,000 steps. I'm trying to get 20,000 a day. It's a challenge. Calories are pretty low at the moment, but we keep pushing, and it's very important, even when you're dieting down, guys, to keep pushing those heavy sets at the gym, keeping that strength pretty high. A lot of people, when they start dieting down, they start also cutting corners in the gym, you know, going on machines, doing more high reps, very high reps, and kind of stopping a lot before than they should, you know. And the strength aspect when you're cutting down is very important, because it's what's gonna tell your body that you still need that muscle. Because your body, when you're in a deficit and low body fat, can get rid of the muscle super fast, and you don't want to lose that muscle. And that is why the strength aspect has to stay there, and it's super important. So keep pushing heavy, keep pushing heavy, keep those heavy compound lifts too. Don't cut them off. I know you might fear injuries, but what you can do is, instead of going to failure, do just a few reps. Let's say you do 225 on the bench. Instead of doing 10, go for 5, 6, but at least you're touching the 225, and that's what's gonna kind of stimulate your hormones, your central nervous system, and maintain that muscle mass. I shall see you soon. Ciao.